Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I wanted to show you what I do when I'm at work. Well, it doesn't involve much, but I wanted to show you instead of talking about it. So follow along. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using SSH to connect to a server where I will run my code on Jupyter Notebook. So, well, I didn't know that you can use SSH in Windows and you can also run your notebook on your server and actually see it on your local machine. So that is something that I learned through this fellowship. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So remember I said my research makes use of eye tracking data and computer vision methods. So the data that is recorded by the eye tracker also contains videos of I'm working on a classroom project for teacher and student interactions. So for the videos, we want to detect the student spaces. So currently, we can detect the student spaces, but we want to make the detection better. So I want to add a little something there. So right now what I'm doing is I found a paper that has code. So I'm reading the paper and I like what they're doing and I think I can apply it to my project. So I'm reading the paper. I will try to implement the code on my project. You can find papers and their code on Papers with Code. They usually have papers that have a link to a GitHub repository where you can find the code and implement it on your project. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. So one thing about code is that it will disappoint you, especially if it's code from a few years back. So some of the code doesn't work because the packages were updated and stuff. So I looked for a way to work around some of the methods that weren't working. Especially one method, it is no longer there. The library was completely scraped off, so you have to rewrite everything. So I found a way to do that, but now I'm getting another warning. There's a warning and there's an error. So we're going to work on finding a solution for that. So it's already time for lunch and I just got here, but I will just go and drink tea and just hang out with everyone over lunch. And I'll probably get something that I'll eat later. So now I'm back from lunch. I got myself something to eat later. I usually eat later anyway because most of my colleagues they eat around 12, which is a little early for me. So I usually eat at around 2 p.m. Also because I'm going to be staying here up until around 7:30 p.m. So I can't eat early because I'm going to be hungry later anyway. So I'll eat around 2 or 3 p.m. And we are back to being disappointed by code. So after lunch, I continued working on my code. And there's a game that I play when I'm bored. So yeah, that's it. Hey guys, so it's 5 p.m. and I decided to take a break because I will be taking a lesson at 5:30 p.m. I'm taking German classes and it's up to 7. Yeah, it's 5:30 up to 7. But last time they extended up to like 7:15. So yeah. So on my break, I am just taking a walk simply because I went outside to record this and there were so many people and Shami was like, no, I cannot record in front of so many people. So I decided to just take a walk and I will be going back into the office for the lesson. Hey guys, welcome to another day in the life. So I'll be showing you my activities for today as well. Most of my colleagues are not around, so I'm just alone in the office. So the first thing I do is to connect to the server where I run my code. So these are just the instructions because I didn't take time to memorize them because I can always access them here. So yesterday I was trying to work on code from this other paper, but I gave up because I was getting so many errors. So I looked for another paper and I just copied the code. I haven't started exploring or running the code. I just copied it and separated it into cells. But it's really long, and I'm also considering working on something else first before I come back to this code. So we went out to get food for lunch, but I left my phone. I still haven't gotten used to recording myself, guys. So I forgot my phone, but I will show you what I got for lunch. So it's just chicken and potatoes, and we will be going outside to eat. So I am back from lunch, and we are continuing with the work for the day. Hey guys, it's almost 7 p.m. now, and I left the office. So on some days I take the German language classes, and on other days I go to the gym. So today I'm at the gym and I'm about to change and start working out. And that's it for my day. Thank you guys.